Hey everybody, it's Keith with the L1 Automotive Training Channel, and I've got a giveaway of some tools and some reviews of some other tools. So let's check it out. All right, hey guys, so it's kind of a combination video of what's going on in the garage, plus I've got a free tool I'm going to give away. So we're holding our programming class, 2 days, module programming, JBox, OEM, some EEPROM, some used module stuff. Anyways, Aaron over at Powermax reached out to me, and you know, I use a ton of Powermax. I bought all of mine except for one. They gave me one, which was cool, about last year. So I threw it in one of the vans. One of the guys have been using it. Anyways, he called me and said, "Hey, I heard you're running another programming class, so I'm going to give you a PMBC 100 LK to give away to somebody." So one of the people that comes to the class is getting a PMBC 100 LK voltage maintainer with battery cables. It's the full setup. It's the nice newer unit. So check it out. It's got the onboard voltmeter that's flush with the actual case. It's got the handle on it. It still has, you know, kind of a shorter cable, which I'm not the huge fan of, but is what it is. And then it comes with the 15-foot black and yellow. They're not the best quality cables, but man, it works out of the box. It's what we've been using. I've got one that has worked for a very long period of time. So that's a free tool we're giving away to someone who comes to class August 27th, 28th. If you want to figure out how to come to the programming class, right here, there's a link, l1training.com. There's an events tab on the website. Go ahead and click the events tab, and then you can sign up there. Now, fun stuff in the shop. Big giant 99 E350 came in, and basically when you start the car, the speedometer would whip up like a tack almost, and then it would stall it out as it goes to wide open, as it goes real high. We found out they put a diesel. This guy bought this thing this way. The turbine sensor and the output shaft speed sensor on the 4R100 have been unplugged the whole time, so it wouldn't shift right, wouldn't run right. We find out that when you plug them in, that's when it happens. So we look, and it's got a diesel harness on the gasoline engine. It's a 5.4. So the turbine speed sensor that measures input shaft speed off the torque converter, basically, anyways, was wired to the output shaft, the vehicle speed sensor. So it thought the vehicle speed was the same as the turbine speed, so it would go to fuel cut because it thought it was going like 109 mile an hour or something, and shut it off. So we figured that out, rewired that. It was pretty quick and easy to figure out because it had to be something wired wrong to the OSS, to the output shaft speed, to the vehicle speed. The problem we're running into is now that it's wired correctly, the speedometer is off by a lot. So when we drive 10 miles an hour, it says we're going 45. So there's still a problem somewhere. So we're looking at the vehicle speed sensor now on the pumpkin at the back of the differential and see if there's other issues. Also, we've got this 1996 Mustang, came to us with a flagship 1 PCM. Something wrong with the PCM. We have another PCM here. We put it in it. Fires right up and starts. We even tried theft deleting the flagship 1. Didn't work. No bueno. So that one had to get a PCM. The Toyota you guys have been seeing in videos back there, customer just approved 10 hours. There is a short in the output load side of the main fuse box under the hood. So this car came to us from another Toyota specialty shop. A lot of parts got installed. Car was blown apart when we came and looked at it. We said, hey, look, put it all back together, bring it back to us. They bring it back to us. We determine the fuse box itself. There is 2 circuits that are not turning on that are main ignition circuits. They've got everything they need to turn on. They don't put power out. So we've got a replacement fuse box, put it in, burned in 10 seconds. Called the shop, asked them about some more information about what happened. Apparently that happened to them. So now we have a brand new, because that's the last fuse box we could find from Toyota. It was in Toyota box. It was sitting up here. Sorry. But we were afraid to put it in. So now we got a bunch of hours approved to go through each circuit of the fuse box, look at the wiring diagrams, and externally power each circuit with a amp clamp and a fuse to determine which of the circuits is shorted to ground somewhere that's causing the fuse box to pop. So we pulled the old fuse box apart, nothing we could physically see, so something's hurting a MOSFET. So it may be a circuit that actually isn't even carrying that much load, but it's part of the ignition circuit somewhere because it's popping inside and it's not protected. So it's going to be something kind of weird. But anyways, I'll get to you finding out what's going on with that. And then we have this awesome customer, Don. I wish I had his book with me. Dude's name is Don Dangles Gower. Look him up. He's traveled all over Australia. Dude's in his 80s now. Awesome. The guy lives here on a huge ranch. He's got a ton of vehicles from him and his grandsons. Australian guy. He brings them to us. He found us through another customer. So I don't even know what the problem is yet, but it's a hybrid, and he said it's got a bunch of lights on. So we'll kind of look at that. Now, also got a couple other. So I get 15 messages a month from people that sell stuff in China, on Amazon, eBay, whatever, saying, hey, let me send you this tool, you'll use it. And most of I did it for a little while, but it got to where they were just sending me like junk code readers, and nobody wants to see that. So Test Long sent me their endoscope. I think Mario did a video on one of their other ones. So they sent me this one that looked like it was a good quality thing. So again, they didn't pay for this. They sent me this. They want me to review it. So I've been using it the last couple weeks. Happy so far, but I'll do a better review of it later. Just know that I didn't pay for this tool. They gave it to me, but I want to run it through a ringer first, make sure that it's at least a decent quality. Another similar one is the Think Diag 2. So a different distributor that I've worked with before that sells launch tools. Again, I didn't pay for that. They did give me that. They solicited to me, hey, will you make a video on this? And I said, I will use the tool and I will make a video, but I'm going to be 100% honest with it. Now, that one's kind of cool because it plugs into the car and uses your cell phone, this thing right here, right in here, this thing, uses that as a scan tool that downloads to it. But it's supposed to be the full software suite that would be in the ThinkCar tool. So I've been using it a little bit. It did miss the boat on something that the Autel covered, but I'm going to give it a break because it was coding on a gateway module on a Mitsubishi. So whatever, right? But so far it's done everything else. Again, I'll do an actual review of it later of what I think and if it's a viable tool. But the cost, it was like sub $200 on Amazon. So hopefully I'll find a ThinkCar dealer. I'll contact my ThinkCar dealers I know around here and see what the cost is from like a legit US retailer. That way I can send you somewhere to get a good quality device that I know would work well. But anyways, I'm trying it out. I turned down, Purple Power, the degreaser company, has reached out and said, we think your viewers would like this. No, they wouldn't. This is the dirtiest I've gotten in a while. That's from electrical tape. I gotta wash my hands again. Oh, my mother-in-law's Mustang. We are in the middle of that. We got a long ways on that. It's got a brand new fuel tank in it. Had to weld in a whole new trunk panel. We just put some body sealer on there and a little rattle can because that's what it had in there anyways. But it's currently getting, had to get a new intake manifold to fit the Sniper EFI. That's just covering that. Fixed some leaks, got the AC working with the York compressor. I'm doing some Sniper EFI wiring now. Again, maybe I'll run through that build if you guys are interested in that. It's not really my bag. It's not what I do, but it is a cool project. It's my mother-in-law's car. So anyways, class, programming. You want to learn how to program? Come to class. So if you want to learn how to program, go to the website, l1training.com, go to the events tab, check it out. It's going to be 2 days hands-on. The best thing that you're going to get out of this, though, is hopefully some guys will post in the comments that have come. The networking is the best thing. You're going to meet up with people. Once you come to one of my classes, I put you in a special little Facebook group where we anytime you got problems programming, there's a group of people there to help each other. I'm not in there as much as I wish I could be, but we're there. And then I'm also looking, and every time someone comes to class, they get like 3 months of online training for free. But the main thing is the networking, man. These guys that you meet that are doing this all over the country, you make friends for life. These are guys you can lean on, guys and gals, sorry. And the group is growing pretty good sized. So, and then pretty soon I will have a level 2 programming class. It's an advanced programming class I'm looking at, and it's going to be only open to alumni of the original programming class. So look out for that pretty soon. But if you want to get some training, hit up the website. Remember, like, subscribe, comment, all that stuff. Watch out for the reviews coming, and hopefully if you show up, hopefully you win. You right there, right? That, yep, you. Hopefully you win that Powermax maintainer. So we'll see you guys next time. Thanks.